Welcome. What is going on, everyone? This is Mirage Cross. So sorry for being gone for so long. But yeah, I was away for a while. I was away on vacation, specifically for my honeymoon. I went to Japan. I came back like a good month ago. Well, almost a month ago. Like it was approximately 3 weeks ago. And I feel like I just needed time to myself, but I'm back. And we're here going to start Project Nobody May Cry. Now, to tell you the truth, I have already played some of this. I haven't played for too long. I only got to like Olympus Coliseum the first visit round. And that was on Proud. So I'm going to attempt critical mode with this playthrough. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm just gonna skip every cutscene. Cutscenes don't matter in this. Welcome to Project Nobody May Cry. Join the Discord and report any bugs you may find in the bug reports channel. Yep. Please do not play this mod with other patches. Doing so will very likely cause other bugs and issues. Yeah, not doing that. This mod is balanced around the 60 FPS gravity. You cannot play this in 30 FPS, but many 60 FPS issues have been resolved. Cool. Alright. So we're going through the usual Roxas paralog first. This mod must be patched using a vanilla. Yeah, that we already did that. Using pre-patch, so it looks like it causes issues. Hey, Pikachu Master, how's my day? Just getting started. But good overall. Let's get this investigation underway. Yo, Roxas. Never thought you'd do such a run. Well, can I skip this? I can't skip this. I don't need to watch no cutscenes. This is the alpha release of Nobody May Cry. Because of that, multiple aspects of the mod are unpolished or completely unfinished. However, everything in the main story is stable and playable. Summons are unfinished, so they've been left disabled. Okay, so yeah, this is still just the alpha release. So things will get better if some things just look a little wonky. This mod features I'm not even gonna try music tool. Run music.gui.exe in the music tool folder. Turn on music based on worlds and events. Which I tried that out, and it's very wonky. I'm curious what happens if I don't enable that. So the PSSX that comes with this mod is already pre-configured for this game. However, low-end users must keep in mind this is harsher on your CPU. That's not a problem for me. My computer is a beast, despite not being upgraded in like who knows how long. Where's the cat? I don't know. Maybe we try looking up. There you go. Gotta lock on the cat. What did that say? That sounds something important. You're welcome, old lady. Oops. Discord notifications? No. I can't have that. Shut up. Leave me alone. Alright, now it's time to choose a weapon. So, handguard does well to block attacks. Prioritize defense or offense? Yeah, music GUI needs to be run. Okay, thanks, Kerosene. What's going on? Okay, so I'll go ahead and run that tool. Please hold. I'm doing alright. It's been a while since I've streamed anything. I'm still uploading. Like, I'm still working on my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough for Shadowbringers, but other than that, it's going alright. Music GUI. There you are. Found it. Found the music GUI. Pulling it up. It's loading. In the meantime, I'm going to choose a weapon. So defense, offense. Okay, there you go. What are you playing? Other? Uh-oh. Music tool's not responding. That's great. You know, I think I'll prioritize offense. Let's see how offense goes. This will do. Your moral has increased. Cool. Wait, moral? Does it in moral or morale? I can't read. Okay,
Roxas,
I guess the music.
focus.
Guess the music tool doesn't want to work with me right now. Oh, wait, maybe I'm just not seeing.
Kneel, loser.
Hush. Alright, let me just close that. Music GUI, please work with me. Oh, there you go. Can you guys hear the music? Alright, restoring items. Restoring HP items and HP orbs is unchanged. Cure, however, has been modified. Read its description. It is... I'm sorry. Don't equip keyblades when you're around NPCs. Wait, what? Why? Why is that? Why shouldn't I equip keyblades around NPCs? Let me just move the stuff around. There you go. It'll force close? Huh. Interesting. Okay, read description and learn more. You also obtain abilities to restore your MP while damaging enemies. Finish boss and combo master are now starting abilities for all difficulties. Press circle to attack with two finishers. Awesome. Let's approach and attack Cypher. Sure. And by circle, you mean X, right? Come on.
Don't leave me hanging now.
Okay, if you say so. If you accidentally skip past these text boxes, you can always read them again later on. Cool. Open the textscript.txt to revisit any text box tutorials may have missed. Or I'll just learn. I'll just learn the hard way.
Come on.
Come on, shut up. So real quick, can you guys hear the music?
Loser.
Just want to be 100% sure. You should be able to, but just double check it. Come on, come on.
Isn't this romantic? Don't
Take that.
How dare you strike me, sir? And you are striked out. Yeah, you hear it? Okay, good. Awesome.
Cypher's not feeling so hot, you know?
Yeah, sure. He ain't feeling so hot. That's fine. Alright, now let's gotta chase the dusk. And I really gotta change the the camera. The way the camera is driving me crazy as of right now. It's the x-axis, I think. Like the left and right feels really off from what I'm used to. Alright, let's fight the mysterious enemy. That will end up doing absolutely nothing. And I don't have guard. That's fantastic. It's no use. Fight the mysterious enemy again, but with a giant key. Let's go. Yep. Nothing. Not even a single strike. Yes, yellow is money, green is HP. And there's the... Oh, see, there it is. The Sinister Stun Down still playing despite it's the wrong cutscene. Could it have something to do with the fact that I'm skipping cutscenes? Okay, there you go. Now you're correct. Alright, now let's... Okay, fine. Let's go to memory card 2. Why not? Fresh new memory card. Unformatted? Yeah, sure, do it. But yeah, I have memory card 1 as my test run. And the reason I'm not going to use memory card 1 is because of this. I learned the hard way that apparently keeping multiple save files kind of slows it down. By a lot. But yeah, as you can see here, I only got to Olympus Coliseum at 2 hours 14 minutes, so not too far. So that's why memory card 2. See, they're instant. And it'll probably run into the same issue. I'll make multiple save files less often, because I didn't think it would be that much of an issue. Please only use saves from the playthroughs of this mod. I cannot guarantee the stability of completed saves, even from the vanilla game. Cool. I mean, if I wanted to play the OG, I just boot up my PS5 or 4 or 3 or 2, and just play the OG Kingdom Hearts 2. God, why can I not menu? Where are we going? Yes, I did kerosene, but not so far. Like, only to Olympus Coliseum, I just wanted to test it out, because I was told that, despite it's the alpha release, that things are kind of wonky, and I wanted to see it for myself before streaming. Which, it's alright so far. Okay, here we go. Inverse. There you go. That's what I want. Alright. So let's go apply for jobs. We need a strong back. How about a strong bat? What does that do? Go! Dang! Oh god. She really launches it out there. And to be fair, when I tested out this mod on my own, it was a while ago, so I don't remember much. Let's do some mail delivery. Let's go. Letter for you. Letter for Bleed. Letter for you. Oh crap. I goofed. I didn't get this present. Yeah! Was that fast enough? Oh, big help. 50 money. I love how the text box has like 3 exclamation points, like 50 money is such a big deal. And let's move over off. Oh! Go, 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 go! Gotta deliver that mail. Bird. There you go. Who still uses messenger birds around here, though? It's 2007 when this game was made. Yeah, we're getting money. Grandstander. Okay. Let's see if I'll be good at this minigame with this moveset. Oh, jeez.
Come on!
Oh! There it goes. I know, I'm a disappointment. Roxas is still on the clock. Oh, that felt disappointing. Have you seen the latest entry? She owns Playable? And she's broken. I can't imagine that she wouldn't be. But no, I have not seen the latest entry. That just comes to show that I haven't played this thing in a long time. How much money do we got? 330 monies? Yeah, that's sound. Let's get to 500. I think 500 is a good amount. Let's do some cargo climbing again. After all, going to the beach, you need at least a good 300 money. I'm speaking as if I know how much they spend on the beach. I can't imagine it's too much. Anyway, more 50 money, yeah! I think the letters might be the fastest thing to do. Hey, remember when skateboards were a thing in Kingdom Hearts? I hope they bring that back for Kingdom Hearts 4, that'd be so cool. KH3 modding has been doing crazy. Oh yeah, it's never stopped. I'm not sure if you're familiar with my stuff, but I did a playthrough of the Light versus Darkness mod. Don't know if you heard of it. It's an overhaul mod for KH3 that pretty much makes the entire game as if you're in the realm of darkness. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. It also increases the difficulty. Imagine making it worse than the OG critical mode. But yeah, it's a fun time. I've seen a mod that lets you switch party members on the fly. Like to anyone? I can't imagine that's too difficult. That sounds really easy to do. Well, as someone who has absolutely no experience in modding, I can't really say. Mighty, what's up? How you doing? And that's my... I don't know if you guys could hear it, but my washer? Yeah, my washing machine was going off just now. Don't you love it when your washing machine sings you a song when it's done washing stuff? I do not keep track how much money I have. Although, real talk, does anybody really know what the command menu on the board says? Like, where's my board? There it is. Like, has anyone wondered? You can see my mouse, right? Okay. Well, I need to move out of the way. Does anyone know what this says? 'Cause yeah, if this says something, I don't know what that says. For some reason, I want to say board because the first thing looks like a B. This looks like this part here looks like an O. This looks like an R. How do you spell board again? It's wait, no, it's B-O-U-R-D. I don't know. I got no idea what this says, but I'm always curious on what the hell is this saying. Button? Actually, maybe B-U. Actually, I could see that B. It definitely starts with a B. That's super apparent. Like that's definitely a B at the start. Maybe it does say button. U-T-T. I could see that. I think it does say button. How much money do we have? 580. Good enough for me. Let's go to the beach. Hey, no, got the monies. Nah, you've earned enough. All present? Yes. Got 5,000 big ones. I remember what it was like being excited for having 20 bucks or 40, I don't know. Just enough so you can buy your latest video game, right? You know, back to when they weren't like 70 USD nowadays. Where's the time gone? Alright, now is this the struggle tournament day? No, we're meeting at the station. Anyway. Right, back to fighting mysterious enemies while everyone else is frozen in time. Oh wait, no, they are moving. Never mind. I forgot that wasn't this cutscene that they're frozen. Nope. Nice try. You're not. Well, okay. You didn't hit me once, and then Roxas just gets thrown in the cutscene. And into the Station of Serenity. Is strength really important? Not really. See, for this one, I want to go magic, just because from what little I played, magic's pretty good in this game, so I'm gonna go wisdom. Because I've honestly never gone anything magic related at any playthrough, so why not? Let's experiment. Doing this level 1 for this run? Hell no. Not with something I've never done at least once normally. I may love doing critical, but that's the extent of the difficulties I do. At least for the first run. Multiple new mechanics have been added to this mod. They can be found in the abilities menu. Read the description and experiment with these new mechanics to learn more about them. But yeah, no, we're not doing level 1 for this. Maybe for a second run. Potion, and I did not read that at all. That's fine. We'll figure. This mod features taunting. Press select on the ground to taunt. On the PS5 controller though. What's taunt? Or what's select? Is it touchpad? Or hold on. Auto reload. Yeah, I know of it. Abilities. I know what abilities are. Let's equip what we got. Guard, please. Scan, sure. I have 75 AP. Okay, let's just equip everything that is not no experience. Have I played Devil May Cry? Yes, I have. I played 1, tried 2, but if you know Devil May Cry, you don't play 2. But yeah, I tried 2. I really could not stand it. Like the gameplay just felt so wrong. And I'm like, I can't do this. I only tried it because my wife was actually trying Devil May Cry because Devil May Cry 5 was coming out and she was interested in it. This mod has parts of it. I assume so, being called Nobody May Cry and the title screen looks like a Devil May Cry logo, which is pretty cool. I love how they designed it that way. I played 3 because 3 is the absolute best. That's actually where I started. Also played 4, and of course 5. So I definitely have some Devil May Cry experience. Alright, so far so good. No, 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 no. Nope, get down here. Bonk. Error potion, okay. Let's equip those potions again. I know what's coming up next. Oh, you just auto-equip them? Okay. Then you can shortcut potions, right? Okay. Good, good. Speaking of Devil May Cry, oh, that area recovery is so good. Speaking of Devil May Cry, has anyone played Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, the mobile game? Like, I was interested in it when it was first coming out. Then it came out, and I'm like, okay, it's certainly a thing, but I've never played it since. Let's open door. Or go through door. Through door? Open door? Go through door. Open door. No. Alright. God, this tension rising did not age well. Oh! Reversal for... Gotta watch out for that reversal! I don't know if I should heal yet. Oh, I can't reach, come on, let me up! Okay, now I think I should heal.
Okay.
I know he's saying K, but it really sounds like he's saying K. I know that's the joke. I know that's the joke with Roxas' old voice. Jeez. Gotta keep an eye on that triangle button.
Okay.
Oop, oop. Okay, okay. I swear, I feel like I have to press triangle and X at the same time. Nothing new for Kingdom Hearts 2, though.
Come on.
Thank you for the HP orbs. Really needed those. Where are you? There you are. Come on, let me up. I need uppies. In the form of very dangerous thorns. Oh, come on. That doesn't look good. There you go. Got the reversal elements. What the heck? I think the game is going a little slowly. And what, we didn't get the reaction command part? What, did I beat too quickly? Oh well. Reversal is a keystone defense ability for Roxas. Uses its invincibility to dodge enemy attacks. Dodging at the last second is considered a perfect reversal. Perfect reversals restore drive and increase your style ranking. Use reversal mid-combo to keep your place in the combo chain. This is called dodge offset. I didn't read what that last one was. Something, I think it was something about it being considered a spell. I know it says this is circle, but that's actually X. Yeah. For some reason, the circle and X buttons only in the shortcuts are reversed. Then again, I know this is going off the Japanese ROM of KH2. So that part makes sense. Anyway. Time for the struggle matches. All participants need to listen to the rules. Let's listen to them rules. Anyway. Let's get started. Get that stick away from my face. Let's struggle.
Ready, Roxas?
Are you ready, sir? Get out of here. Nope. Get out of here. You only have 3 left.
I'll show you.
And game. Total victory.
And the winner is...
Me. Who's next? Time for the final match. It is Vivi.
Keep it clean, fellas.
Keep it clean, fellas. Nice and clean. We don't want no dirty matches. Except this already is one. Bring it on! Get him! Get him! Get him! At least he has revenge values. I'll give him that. I'm just gonna yoink. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. So you recovered some. Good for you. Woo. Nope. Get out of here. Then that is game. Alright, now for the dusks. Let's go! Nice try. Get out of here. Just like Smash, staying in the air is pretty good. At least when playing with Sora, that is.
That's more like it.
Come on, Axel. Oi. What do you think you're doing? You're a little high there, sir.
Not bad, Roxas.
Not bad? Well, I say you were bad. That was kind of embarrassing.
So it was.
Diz. What's going on? Alright, so we got aerial dash and aerial dodge. Yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and equip them straight away. Nice. You know, just a guy floating in the air with them. You know, you ever heard of them rocket shoes? Well, here's some laser light shoes. This is totally legal. Take on Zetzer.
You two, play fair now.
Well, play fair now. We're at the top of the bracket. That's exactly how this man sounds. So, was I the only one who played this game and had no idea who the hell Zetzer was? Remind me, he's in Final Fantasy 9, right? No, no, 6. He's from Final Fantasy 6, right? So now Vivi is 9. Cypher and the gang are from 8. He's from 6, right? Nice try, sir. Now you're stunned. And that's game.
Not supposed to lose.
You're not supposed to lose! Well, try being the main character then.
Roxas!
He wanted to say something but got totally interrupted.
You did it!
Also, what up with his face? Yay, we're getting equipment. And now we fall to darkness. Train's just up the slope. Think the town line's still free to charge, so it won't cost anything. Don't you love it when transportation is free 99? Or will you just settle for just being effective? Because I would settle for being effective. Has anyone here been to Japan? I know it seems like a random ass question, but yeah, I was in Japan for 2 weeks. Around the end of July and February and the beginning of February. What the? Why the hell does it sound so loud? What the? What happened? What the heck is going on with the board? Whatever. It's now a hoverboard the way it sounds. I don't know. Alright. Does it sound bad here? No, it sounds fine here. Okay, that was weird. Right, off to the station we go.
The time has come. Our hunt for the 7 Wonders begins. Whoa.
The time has come, and so have I. See? I know Don't Make Me Cry. Anyway, let's take on the 7 Wonders. Because we need a map. No, wait, don't we know where they are? It may be a while since I played KH2, but I know what stuff are. Investigate this suspicious wall. Oh, that's normal.
My life is a chip in your pie.
Get you.
Time to amp
Oh.
up.
Right, we're getting ambushed here for some reason.
Are you scared of me?
Come on. Ow. Sir. Oof, game's slowing down. Oh. Back off, back off, back off, back off. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Scout, oh, crap.
Are you scared of me?
Not you, I'm scared of literally everyone else. Why not?
What?
Oh god, this is so bad. What's going on? Game, Blizz.
You're mine. Are you scared of me?
God, so this is what it sounds like when your dying gets drowned. Oh, hi!
Don't leave me hanging now.
No, I'm leaving you hanging. Come on, 10 seconds. Let's go.
Don't leave me hanging now.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Later! No! God damn it. Can't believe I lost to these chumps. Alright, game. Are you working with me now? Oh, I guess it's just that one fight. Yeah, it's just that one fight, I guess. I guess fighting three struggle chumps is too much for my computer or something. I don't know why. I can't believe I lost with like less than 10 seconds on the dot.
My life is
Whatever.
a chip in your pie.
Get you.
Time to ante up.
I'll get you, and I'll make it look like a Billy accent. Alright, let me try actually beating these fools.
Mine. You're mine. You're mine.
Oh, nice try. Frame rate is oh, is that what's going on? Shit.
What?
Isn't this
You're mine.
Probably, I think they're. Ow! He really got sandwiched in between them. All right, let me check it out. Graphic settings. Okay, let's see if that's any better. I think I just wasn't using the right settings. Not exactly an expert when it comes to these sorts of things.
My life is a chip in your pie.
Get you.
Time to ante up.
Take that.
Okay, I think it's a little better. I can still notice a bit of slowdown, but at least it's not like so terrible. Oh god, this is. Alright, you're down. Oh, they're actually not out. Okay, so killing them is pointless.
This isn't what we agreed on.
Isn't this romantic?
Back off!
Okay,
Get!
we're not done yet.
Come on, baby.
Don't leave me hanging now. Don't leave me hanging now.
Too slow.
Take that.
You're mine.
Get out of here. You too?
What?
You want some?
Take that.
You're mine.
There we go. Yep, that's what we fought. We totally fought some bulls. Hold on, let me see general settings. Do do. Oh god. What the hell was that?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's why. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think that did the trick. No? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see how that goes. I wonder if it was just that one fight or if it's just something I gotta deal with. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's happening with this fight.
Yeah.
Wait. There goes that one. Easy. How did he get how did he pass out from this? Do I really need to do that? Since I have area recovery? Yeah, platforming! Got myself a skill ring. What do I need a skill ring for? I have so much AP. Oh yeah, we also have this. And yeah, we don't need a skill ring at all. We already have a lot of AP. Looks iffy in there. Why is it so iffy? It's just a tunnel. It's not like some monsters in there. It's only VVs. Plural. That's what he said. Get out of here. Pew! Yeah, I guess it was just that one fight. I don't know why that one fight caused the whole slowdown. Hold on a minute. Alright, next one. Get out of here, mouse. Alright, now for the dog. That's not a dog. That's the ugliest looking dog I've ever seen. Wow, I thought the samurai would pose more of a challenge.
Come on!
Pew! What's next? Oh, the sun. Sunset Hill Ghost Chain, right. I thought there wasn't anything more. Nothing like pole vaulting over a tram, right? Normal kids do this all the time. Alright, now this is for the old mansion. Nice. What the? Yeah, that's what a board sounds like. Into the woods. Here we are, the old mansion. We can't really do anything with it. Because it isn't that time yet.
Come on!
Goodbye! Too slow.
Gotcha!
Oi.
Take that!
Come on, there you are.
Gotcha!
And he's out of here. Time is completely halted. Hold on. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to mute myself because I had to sneeze. And I don't want that exploding in your ears. Where am I going?
Gotcha!
Get. Get down here.
Come on!
Alright, now we go to the mansion. Or not. Oh, why not?
Gotcha!
I mean, why not? For the extra money and experience. Into the ground you go. Laters. Yeah, there you go. Time to write. Level 4. No, go after the assassin first. Because he's honestly easy pickings. For that, I'm just getting stronger. And again, this is Roxas we're talking about.
Take that!
Ooh, high potion. Boink. Ah, this old mansion. This is a weird ass statue. There's still so much that we don't know about this place. Like, How'd this get here? Who built this place? Who actually lived in it besides Diz? Because, you know, it seems a little big, but then again, maybe it was something reminiscent to like the Shinra mansion in Final Fantasy VII. Because where key moments happen, I don't know, something like that. I would not put it past Nomura.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Aha. Come on.
Only a massive blast could have broken this. Or maybe it just fell? Maybe just Chandelier decided, I don't want to hang here anymore, and just decided to break and fall and break the table. Why do you assume it's a huge blast? See, I don't doubt that you can't move the armor, but surely you can move the painting. This is the room we're looking for, right? Right! No, it's not. But I still want to look around. Symbol is drawn in 2 circles. You could continue the drawing if you only had the right clue. And because of the triangle, you can't really see what it is. See, with all the unicorns around, you think this belonged to someone involving Era. Oi.
Come on. Take that.
Nice, already level 5. Nominee. Animation map. Let's go ahead and see. No, wait, that was the right memory card.
Come on. Gotcha.
Congratulations, you're the first assassin to attack me. I'll pay you with your life.
Take that.
Wait, what? What even happened there? Ow, 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 ow.
Gotcha.
Don't you love it when you get caught in that move? Ooh. Bam. She's getting a lot of high potions. Hey, BG Master. Not for long. We're about to hit our favorite fight of this quote-unquote tutorial. Let's go and equip those high potions. We got, how many did we get? Enough to have an excess of 3. I don't think I want to equip them all though yet. Let's just stick to potions. Just the regular potions will do. Poor computer. I just noticed that Roxas broke this one piece off. Like, I thought there was a way to. Okay. I thought there was a way to go first person mode, but anyway, this piece hella is off. Like, the piece on the right is still here, but Roxas legit just broke this piece off, and that one monitor right there. Damn it, Roxas. All right, let's get down to business.
Simply amazing, Roxas.
Oh, I guess we're skipping the
Axel.
the first nobody counter.
You remember me this time.
Just gonna let this play.
So flattered. But you're too late.
All right then. 2. And we're done here. Just needed to see that.
Come here.
Oh. Let's see how fast we defeat. Oh boy.
Take that. Come on.
Let's go. Overtaker. Overtaker. Let's go.
Take that.
Let's go.
Aha. Come on.
Jeez. This feels like your argument's never been more invalid.
Take that.
Nope. Come on, come on. Got you now.
Come on.
This doesn't even feel fair. I mean, it never was fair to begin with. Like, he was still ridiculously oh. Oh, now he's gonna do this again. I should recover. I got too absorbed in it being so awesome. Oopsies. Simply amazing, Roxas. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't this cool?
I'll make it all stop.
Alright, enough fooling around. Let's go.
Take that. Take that.
Get back.
Yeah, I bet you want me to get back, don't you?
Come on. Come on. Take that. Take that.
Aw, I didn't get the Undertaker. Come on, come on. Or not. Get back here, boy.
Take that. Gotcha.
Yep. I just realized how much damage I'm doing. I'm not dealing a lot.
Come on. Take that.
At least how much this form would suggest. Uh-oh. 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 One more. No more floors lava for you!
Come on. Take that.
Come on. And you're done. Oh, got a B rank at the very least. Yeah, this is what a full power Roxas feels like. That was satisfying. Can't wait to actually get that. ML, yeah, I'm returned. No, I didn't get kidnapped in Japan. Just need a little time to myself is all. All good. Duh. It's over, fellas. Now the real game begins. Except his summer vacation ain't over yet. Yoink. I got stuff to do, says Sora. Is this like a Sora to you? Normal push. Oh, you want to know about my trip? I actually did not. I was actually waiting for someone to ask, to be honest. How are we here? We went from the mansion in the usual spot. Alright, new save file time. Because I'm definitely going to save that battle. That battle's iconic. So I'm glad you asked about my trip. I I certainly have a lot to talk about, being that I was gone for 2 weeks in Japan. So has anyone been to Japan before I get started? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Over here. So the flight from here to Japan wasn't so bad. Originally though, I had to go to LAX, then Japan, because apparently from where I'm from, going from here straight to Japan is a lot more expensive. It's like a good $700 more for some reason. I guess, you know, LAX is more of a acceptable international airport. It's actually my first time going to LAX for a flight. I have been there before, but only to pick people up, not ever to go on flights. Which LAX was LAX was certainly confusing. I was told that I would get totally lost in LAX, and they were right. I got totally lost in LAX. So the flight from LAX to Japan was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth sailing. It was a good 11-hour flight that really just got filled with movies and me passing out, and then I had my DS at the time, and I think I played some Pokemon Black, some Theorhythm here and there, so went by relatively quickly. So I arrived in Japan, and I wish I had pictures. Yeah, I'll find a way to share pictures later. So I get to Japan, and this is something I keep mentioning. Whenever you arrive in an airport here in the US, what are you greeted by? You're usually greeted by the American flag or something, like when you're going down to get your luggage and whatnot. In Japan, you're greeted by Mario characters, because they had like a whole like section in the airport that it just has like all the Mario characters greeting you. Like they all say welcome on the walls and whatnot. It was pretty cool. It's cool to see. Then I had to deal with with immigration, and that was somehow frightening. Like, never had to deal with immigration before, and I'm like, what am I here for? Where am I going? Where I'll be staying? And I'm like, I'm going to like 7 different like lodgings, like Airbnbs and hotels and whatnot. So what do I put down? My very first one. So we ended up putting like our first accommodations, our first Airbnb. And you know, by the way, if anyone wants to travel like outside the US, make sure you get yourself what's it called? TSA pre-check-in. Saves you a lot of time. I don't know how much time we would have had to deal with if we didn't have that, but I feel glad that we had it. Definitely saved a lot of time. So we get on the train to our first Airbnb, which, by the way, trains in Japan, oh my god, I've never really had to experience trains for transportation, but my god, they were so good. They were also really cheap. Like a train ride, like from in Japan might run you like a few, like I don't know, $1 or $2, depending on where you're going. But it's pretty good. However, here's where things go a little off the rails. So I get to my first Airbnb, and almost all of the Airbnbs we went to, the way they had, like the way you'd enter is that you'd have to basically find a lockbox and enter like a code to open it up, and the key will be in there. So at first I had a really hard time finding the lockbox. So I'm like, where is it? Where the hell is this lockbox? I can't find it. And mind you, this is happening at around like 9 p.m. their time. It's nighttime. We're already we're jet lagged. We just want to get in there and rest. Man, trains here are so expensive and especially comfortable. Oh, not especially comfortable. Yeah, I can't imagine. But Japan's trains are so awesome. So anyway, I ended up finding the lockbox of the first Airbnb, and I enter the code that the host gives us. The key is not in there. The key was not in the lockbox, and I just like on the outside, I'm trying to keep a cool head because my wife gets really nervous really fast. But on the inside, I'm also freaking out because I'm like, what? Where's the key? Like I just try like searching around, like maybe someone like didn't put it in there or something. But I looked everywhere and I'm like, I can't find this key. What do we do? And yeah, like I'm like trying to keep a cool head because if I don't keep a cool head, neither will my wife. And if my wife doesn't keep a cool head, it's over. So luckily, on the way to the Airbnb, there was a hotel there. So the reason we went to this hotel, well, first of all, we ended up staying there, but my plan at first was trying to use their phone because there was a contact phone number for my host. And I tried calling the number, and unfortunately, I didn't really study Japanese well enough to know what a message is saying. So I'm like, okay, don't know what this is saying, but like I gotta do something. So we go into this hotel, ask if we can use their phone. I like play the message back to them. They tell me the number's not in service. And I'm just thinking, you're kidding me. Call Sora to open the door. If only. I'll just call Sora on the gummy phone and be like, Sora, can I get your assistance? Can you unlock this door, please? So as soon as we heard the number is not in service, I thought, okay, I guess we have to stay in this hotel for this night because it just had to be convenient. Like it was the most convenient thing I could do. I couldn't think of anything else at the time, and I didn't want my wife freaking out more than she already was. So we stayed at the hotel. Luckily they got us a room, and at a good rate too. It was like a discount. It was a discount rate. So as we check in the hotel, I ended up going to the convenience store that's down the road to get some food. Which, by the way, if you don't know, convenience stores in Japan are I swear, they are the most powerful thing you'd ever seen. Like, huh? Who's this? You're not Riku. Go away, Goofy. How I hang up? Simple. Sorry. Press this button and hangs up. Sora would not hang up on me. How could he refuse someone in need? Someone who needs a help. So I go to the convenience store and get some food, and then I head back. And then after we had some food and go in the shower and just relax, I call Airbnb because I'm like, what the hell do we do? Did I not read something? So basically, Airbnb, whenever stuff like this happens, Airbnb has to actually contact the host. Like, give them a good chance to, get into contact with them. Because sure, it's 9 p.m. Like, sure, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you won't answer around that time. So then the next day comes. Our plans for that day was going to Tokyo Disneyland, but since we technically did not have a place to stay overnight, what the heck? Hold on. So anyway, since we didn't have a place to stay overnight, we had to take our baggage with us to Tokyo Disneyland, which sounds like it's a bad, it sounds terrible. However, train stations in Japan tend to have locker rooms. What am I missing? Oh, I have to go to the wardrobe. Okay, there you go. So, a lot of train stations in Japan have lockers where you can put your stuff in. So, we managed to put our stuff in lockers while we were in Tokyo Disneyland. So, we didn't have to take our stuff with us. Got Blade of Thorn, by the way. And our cool Organization 13 drip. So, we go to Tokyo Disneyland. It's a fun time. We enjoy ourselves because my wife really loves Disneyland. So I'm going to Tokyo Disneyland, which, by the way, Tokyo Disneyland isn't so much different compared to regular Disneyland. There's some changes here and there, but overall, it's practically the same thing. Oh yeah, we're done with this world. Who are you talking to?
Dummy engineers here. And happy?
You know, I was expecting it.
Only
That's the...
Wait,
Why?
the world we know.
Why is Donald non-existent? I was honestly expecting some Kingdom Hearts merch in Tokyo Disneyland. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything Kingdom Hearts related in Tokyo Disneyland, which got me real upset. I was really expecting something from Kingdom Hearts, but I ended up getting Oswald ears. Like, you know how like Mickey ears are a usual staple when it comes to like Disneyland souvenirs? Yeah, they also had Oswald ears, and my wife like pushed me into buying them. Which they look good, but they look cute on her. Talk to Muggles who are totally not drug dealers. So then, in the middle of the day, we went to Tomorrowland and we ate there. Zemnis bought all of it just to spite you. He totally did. See, the thing is that the last time I was in Disneyland in Anaheim, they had like they had this machine that would actually, it was like a vending machine, mind you. It had Kingdom Hearts phone cases. So that's why I'm like, there's gotta be something Kingdom Hearts related around here. I couldn't find anything. So then, here we are, midday in Tomorrowland, and we get hungry, so we decide to eat. After we ate, I basically had to sit down with my wife going, alright, we basically have no place to stay, because at this point, there's been no contact from my host. Like, the Airbnb is required to give them like a good 24-hour like time frame to respond. So we basically had to think of something for now, because as of that moment, we have nowhere to stay for the night. So basically, we have to spend like a good hour and a half in Tomorrowland just figuring out another place to stay. Luckily, I found an Airbnb that wasn't so far off from Tokyo Disneyland, and it's one that the host needs to approve you first. Which, note this: if you go to Japan and you use Airbnbs, you're most likely required to send them your passport info, because it's a Japanese government rule. Like, they're really strict when it comes to that stuff. Which is pretty good. You know, that's a pretty good restriction. So we send them the passport info, and they deny us, because apparently the room won't be ready by the time we show up. And not gonna lie, that was the first time I had an Airbnb host deny me. I didn't even know they could. But yeah, they said no, we can't accommodate you. I'm like, oh, all right then. Gotta find another place then. I ended up finding another place that accepted immediately. I'm like, thank God, we have somewhere to go tonight. So then we spend the rest of the day just having a good old time in Tokyo Disneyland. And then when it came time to leave and get our stuff, we managed to get to our backup Airbnb, where I hear the host still did not respond to Airbnb. So at that point, I got a refund for what I paid the first host, and on top of that, they also reimbursed me for the hotel stay that we were forced to do. So I'm like, okay, cool, all's well. So then we get to the next day, and the next day after that, we go to Tokyo Disney Sea. And so Disney Sea, if you don't know, is kind of like California Adventure for Anaheim, but for Tokyo. But man, Tokyo Disney Sea was absolutely beautiful. Like with Disney Sea, like it's obviously sea themed, because if you actually look at Tokyo Disney on a map, it's like on the coast of the ocean. So it's properly themed. So I need some water. Speak to nobodies while protecting the gates. Yeah. So Disney Sea is absolutely beautiful. Like, we walk in, we see a big globe in the center, but then we get to an area that's basically Venice. Oh wow, the game's slowing down again. Damn, we have magic now. Oh my god, this is so bad. So anyway, Tokyo Disney Sea. So Disney Sea has a huge area that looks like Venice that just has like a huge lake in the middle of it. Like there's so much room in this place that it feels crowded. It looks crowded. Like the place looks crowded, but it, due to being there's so much area, it doesn't feel like it. Wow, that's already that world done. Oh, the world loop is freaking out. Hey, what happened to Twilight Town?
It's good.
It poofed. Yeah, we don't need to do that. In case you don't know, for Project Nobody May Cry, you don't have to do these. You don't have to do gates. You could just go straight into the next world. Whoops. What else about Disney Sea? So something I actually found out prior to going to Disney Sea is that they had what was called a gyoza dog. Now, if you don't know what gyoza is, it's like a dumpling of some sorts, like a Japanese dumpling, thinking like that. So they had something like that, but long. And I swear that was the only thing I ate while we were there. It was just so good, and I love gyoza. I just ate that shit up. Guess the organization were like, hi, bye. How much money do we have? We actually have a lot of money. We really need it, though. Yes, we know about MP and MP charge. Although I had a funny situation when it came to Disney Sea. My wife and I came prepared for Japan being really cold. Like, we bought thermals and whatnot, like upper body thermals and lower body thermals. My upper body thermals worked fine. Not so much the lower body ones. Like, these ones would cover my legs, but for some reason they made my legs feel colder than warmer. So at some point in the day, I went to the bathroom and just straight up took the thermal off because I'm like, I can't stand this anymore. This isn't helping. Fatal Flash. Then all of a sudden, Mickey and Minnie sat down next to you at random. Oh, if only my wife would explode. What else happened in Disney Sea? The rides were pretty cool. The first ride we went on in Disney Sea was Soarin', which is mostly the same thing as the one in Anaheim. If you don't know what Soarin' even is, it's basically like a ride that you're feeling like you're flying like through parts of the world, which is pretty fun. If you've never been on it, I highly recommend it. And if you want to go on it, do it first. Like, first thing you go on it immediately. I guarantee you it will be so full if you don't do this otherwise.
Take that. Gotcha.
My wife and I went to Disney Sea right when it opened. And we got a fast pass for it because we thought it's going to be pretty popular. By the time we got there, it was already an hour and a half for the wait time. And then by the time we got out, it went to 3 hours. Super suddenly. So we're just like, okay, great. Good thing we went on it first before anything else. Oh, I'm not going to reach it. Okay. Yeah. Maybe if I get on that platform over there. Maybe that'll help. Ah, okay, fine. I guess not. Let me try one more time. Hell yeah, platforming. So what's next? After Disney Sea... Well, after Disney Sea, it was just a rest day. Because traveling between Airbnbs was... certainly was difficult. Because we had two big suitcases and one little one. We basically had to drag them every time we had to transfer lodgings. And not gonna lie, me and my wife did get at each other's throats at time to time because of it. Because just being tired and whatnot. And I don't blame her if it's just... It gets annoying and exhausting, I get it, but we gotta deal with it. That's how I said that.
Come on. Come on.
Gosh, the game's slowing down again.
Take that.
No, I got hit. So after that rest day, actually for that one rest day, we were planning to go to Tokyo Skytree the next day afterwards, and we actually got to the Airbnb too quickly. All right, give me a sec. Oh, you know the rides? Cool Experience was the first ride you went to at Disney California Adventure in 2021, which is funny because before that I met Dopey and had a photo and a video of me and him dancing. That actually sounds fun. Sounds like a fun time. So this second Airbnb had a really, and I mean seriously, good view of Tokyo Skytree. I took multiple pictures during multiple points of the day. Just because it's right there, I had to. But before we checked in, we actually got there a little too early. So my wife actually ends up finding a board game cafe. And we actually had a really good time. Like, the owner, the way it worked is that you just pay for how long you're there. Like, it's an hourly rate. Which wasn't so bad. The owner was really nice, actually. Despite there was a bit of a language barrier, he still tried our best to, like, show us how the games work and whatnot. So we killed like a good 2 hours there, and we almost didn't want to leave, but we wanted to rest, dude. We needed our rest, or we're just gonna crash. So we ended up going on our Airbnb and resting, and that was the end of that day. Next, we went to Tokyo Skytree, which is one of the observation towers. So whenever you go to like these towers, it's 90% of the time it's not just a tower you're going for. Like there would also usually be malls around these places, which is exactly what we saw. Like there was a mall on the way to Tokyo Skytree, and there was like a Shonen Jump store, a Marvel store, and there's also a Kirby cafe. Which, by the way, if you want to go to any Kirby cafe in Tokyo, you might want to check it out months in advance, because they would be backed up like months prior for appointments, and you can't get in without an appointment, as we found out the hard way. Alright, I gotta order something. Give me a sec. Although, funny thing happened while we were in Tokyo Skytree, when we were in the Shonen Jump store. I started hearing like some sort of an alarm, or like some sort of weird noise. I hear it, I start looking around and notice people are leaving, and I go to my wife, feel like something's wrong. This doesn't feel right. I think we should leave. And there's an announcement going on, but it's in Japanese. I don't know what it's saying, but I just have this feeling like something's off. We ended up leaving, or at least just leaving just going outside. We didn't leave the Skytree altogether. Then I hear the announcement in English. There was a fire in the mall area, which is funny because the way people left, it seemed like nothing was wrong. But if it wasn't for that alarm, like telling me something's off, I never would have suspected it was a fire, of all things. But yeah, after a good few minutes of just sitting outside, it turns out it was actually a false alarm, which is good. No fire, awesome. Oh wait, so yeah, there was no fire, which is good. We ended up going up Tokyo Skytree, so the alarm didn't sound like a fire alarm. It didn't sound like normal fire alarms, like not like super blaring in your face, just like really loudly. It was like, it almost made me think like someone won something. Like it sounded like one of those like noisemakers that you would hear like if you go to like a booth and you won something. It was like celebrating you. Wow, so people in the store just casually walked out while the people in the US would instantly panic and run like the apocalypse. Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. Because the Japanese people apparently just want to stay calm, like how you're supposed to. So it ended up going up the Skytree. Funny thing is that at the time, there was actually a Genshin Impact collab going on, and I don't really play Genshin. I just know about it. But in the observation deck, there was a bunch of stickers from Genshin Impact, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of neat. Like, or was it Honkai Star Rail? It was either one of those two. Yeah, they're kind of intertwined, right? So yeah, like I can appreciate it, despite I've never played Genshin. Get out here.
Take that! Take that!
So anyway, we ended up getting like a little like parfait on top of the Skytree and taking pictures all around. There was actually a point that I look outside a certain window in the sky tree, and then I actually found where Tokyo Disneyland was, because the way I pinpointed it was I saw where the volcano and Tower of Terror was. I'm like, oh, there it is. We were just there just yesterday. I also saw that what was it? The Metropolitan building that Yozora was on in the secret ending of KH3. I'm like, hey, that's the one building that it was in Kingdom Hearts. That just goes to show the extent of my knowledge. I also know about it, wanted to play it, but my phone won't download the app because it takes too much space. Ouch. The struggle is real when you want to download apps, but it's too big. So we get down Skytree, and we ended up getting food. Which, funny thing is that, oh, that was actually something I forgot to mention. There was another mall that we stopped by. And it was this one, I think it was like a taiyaki place? Takoyaki? I forget the difference between the two. It's the little, like, octopus balls things. I forget which is which. But I noticed that they were actually doing an Oshinoko collab. Like, okay, I guess collabs between random ass companies and anime/video games is normal around here, which it really is. So after we get down Skytree, we end up going to the weeb central of Japan, which is Akihabara. Takoyaki. Okay, that's what I thought. That's one dish you like to try? Well, I would say give it some time to cool down, but that's never. It will never be cooled down to the point that your taste buds will burn. It will always burn. Let me go save again. So, we ended up going to Akihabara, and we were actually on a mission. One of our friends actually asked us. Actually, Vrail in my 14 playthrough, she wanted anything having to do with Istinian from Final Fantasy 14. Unfortunately, we couldn't find shit. But what we did do is we went to this collector store called Mandrake, which the building was interesting. Like, it was this tall building. It was comprised of like 7 floors, I think, and each floor had like its own like stuff. Like, one floor would be like magical girls and doll stuff. Another floor would be why did that blow up? I just touched it. Why the hell did it blow up? That was weird. So yeah, Mandrake. So Mandrake has like a floor for each thing. So then we stopped by the manga floor, and my wife and I actually ended up buying some manga from there. Mind you, that it's all in Japanese. We didn't really care. We just wanted it just because it looks cool. No, seriously, why did you blow up all of a sudden? Weird. So, my wife ended up buying some Pandora Hearts volumes, and I ended up buying some volumes from the author Zugoya. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of Zugoya. They're not really well known, as far as I know. But yeah, the things I bought were volumes of, and I swear these are the titles. My Divorced Crybaby Neighbor, and oh god, I literally have to pull up the full title because the title's super long. Yes. The full title of this manga is Demon Mother. My son is so cute, I just can't help myself. And I swear it's wholesome. It's the most wholesome thing you'll ever see. Except the fact that it involves demon waifus with really, and I mean really, big breasts. If you're into that, then that would be for you. It's funny, the whole reason I even found out about this series is because I was at an anime convention with my wife and my friend, and they were just like, hey, you know what you need? You need some lewd stuff. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? How did we get to this conversation? They just wanted me to find like some lewd arts, right? And I'm like, honestly, if you guys can find me something, I'll get them. Sure, why not? I'm an adult. I live in my own place. No one can tell me what arts I can or can't hang up unless my wife vetoes it. So, when I end up finding, I wish I could pull up the art, but the art's a little, well, I did say it was lewd. It's like, it's subtly lewd. It's not like obviously lewd. It's subtly lewd. But I don't want to pull it up. I will pull up the character though. The art is PG-13. Well, it's not an official one. That's the problem. Can I zoom in? So, here's the art. So the art I'm talking, the waifu I'm talking about is this one right here. The girl on the left, her name is Mary. And she kind of hits some boxes. And I'm like, I don't know who this person is, but they check the boxes. They check some boxes. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Take that. Take that.
So I ended up getting that art, and then I ended up reading the manga, and I'm like, this is actually a lot more wholesome than I thought. Because it's just about like this demon girl that's just trying to take care of her newborn son, and like dealing with the struggles of living with like humans and demons, and it's actually pretty wholesome. Oh no. Excuse me, sir. So yeah, it's a wholesome read. It's just it's not available in the States just yet. I had to read it online. It actually recently finished, and it makes me so sad. But yeah, it's wholesome. It has some action here and there, and a lot of sad moments actually. So yeah, I ended up finding a volume of that manga, and now I'm like, I have to buy it. Which, by the way, manga in Japan, super cheap. Like, we're talking like, how much manga volumes go by around the States? Around 10, maybe 15 bucks at max. Out there, maybe $3. Just like, I love it here, man. It's so cheap out here. Well, when it comes to like buying food or whatnot, people mostly say that living in Japan is very expensive. Yeah, right? Like 10, 15 bucks per volume? No, out there, 3 at the highest. So the funny thing is that after we finished with this hobby shop, after we were done with Mandrake, funny thing is that my main goal of Mandrake was actually to find some Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves. I found some, but they were a lot more disappointing than I originally hoped for. So I didn't end up getting any. So as we stepped out of this anime shop, we actually get approached by someone who has an Instagram and wanted to interview us on, like, you know, why are you, like, what are you doing here in Japan for, like, and what are you planning, stuff like that, right? So we end up talking to them, just like, you know, we're here on our honeymoon and we're just having a good old time. I honestly couldn't tell you what was the Instagram. I totally forgot. Like, I could ask my wife, but like, I know she took a screenshot of their Instagram, but it was funny because it was two people, right? One guy who seemed like he was actually from Japan, the other like seemed a little more foreign. Shit. So they were pretty friendly. We actually had a moment that the guy, the Japanese guy, actually was calling the other person by another name, but then they tell us, "Oh, my name is actually this." So we just had a funny moment there. So after the interview happened, we ended up going to a revolving sushi place that was actually underground, which you find out a lot. A lot of places in Japan use space very efficiently. So you'll either find like shops / restaurants either in multiple, like, how do I say this? In buildings with multiple floors, like up and down. Like it could be like in basements or like in high-rise buildings, stuff like that. So after we went to eat, we actually stopped by an arcade because this arcade was where the Estinian stuff should have been, where we didn't find it. But we also ended up playing some games because it's an arcade. You can't resist. I can't resist. I love me some arcades. You can barely afford living, but manga is as cheap as a drink. Count me in. I know, right? You bought 3 Japanese manga of Dragon Ball on eBay for around $8 each around at the time, and you got 6 volumes. Ooh, nice. Oh, and there's actually another moment that we walked in this other anime shop. It wasn't as well known. It felt like kind of, I don't want to say a bootleg, like, or of a smaller one. Let's just keep it at that. It was a smaller shop, right? And they had a Kingdom Hearts section. And something cool they had is, you know, those Kingdom Hearts keychains, like, of like keyblades and whatnot. They had like colored ones. Like they had Bond of Flame that was in red, and like a darker Oblivion. I'm like, I wanted this, but I accidentally, not accidentally, I totally forgot to buy it. And something that totally distracted me was that there was this display case that had Organization 13 Mickey face down. Like he was just plopped on like on the floor for some reason. I found it so funny. Just like, can the king get some help over here? He's kind of taking his mid-afternoon nap. Yeah, but it was actually here that I ended up getting some. I actually ended up getting some Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves, and I actually ended up getting a few packs of Rush Duel cards, which, if you don't know, like, Rush Duel is another format that Japan only has as of right now. I'm hoping it comes to the West, but who knows if that'll actually happen.
Take that. Gotcha. Take that. Gotcha.
So what was after Akihabara? So after Akihabara, we ended up going to Ikebukuro. Which, yes, I totally went here because I watched Durarara. The limit command has been added. Press to Show the limit and select it. Limits, yeah, we know what limits do, but we don't have any. So Ikebukuro. So the main reason we went to Ikebukuro is because there was this place called Sunshine City. It's like a big mall that has a Pokemon Center and this little amusement amusement park called Namja Town. Now Namja Town is actually famous for having like different kinds of gyoza, and as I mentioned before, I love me some gyoza. So on the way to Sunshine City, I see something I never expected to see. Has anyone here heard of Shakey's? If not, Shakey's it's a pizza restaurant that's like local to, it's like not exactly local. It's like this pizza restaurant that started in Burbank, California. And I look at it, I did a double take. I'm like, is that, like, I found it hard to believe that that's a Shakey's. So we ended up going there because I was just so flabbergasted to see a Shakey's here and there in Japan. And I'm like, let's try it out. Why not? It's right there. We're hungry. Let's go. And it was pretty much the same thing, like as the Shakey's in Burbank, except there's no arcade, sadly enough. Oh, jeez. So after we finished Shakey's, we ended up going to Sunshine City. And we take a look around, like we see a Disney store, because my wife, again, loves Disney, so had to check out the Disney store. It was a good time. Then we ended up seeing the Sunshine City Pokemon Center, which actually I completely forgot. Tokyo Skytree also had a Pokemon Center. Funny thing is that the Pokemon centers we've been to were the absolute busiest places we've been to the entire trip. Tokyo Disneyland wasn't as busy. Disney Sea? Nah. Nothing was as busy as the Pokemon centers out there. Which actually leads me to another topic. This is gonna sound totally random, but when it comes to like public bathrooms in Japan, they tend not to have any like paper towels to dry your hands. Your only options tend to be either an air dryer or nothing. It's either that or nothing. You just shake your hands. And then I found out something, like by watching the people. Most people in Japan actually carry their own handkerchief, like to dry their hands. And that just made me think, that's actually genius. Be like people like most countries are just like, you know, let's save the earth by using less paper. How about using no paper? But like with this idea, like it's so simple, but genius. So that led me to actually purchase a Ceruledge. A Ceruledge, I think that was that Pokemon's name. A Ceruledge handkerchief. Which, funny thing, in Japan tends to have different Japanese names for Pokemon. So Ceruledge is actually called Soul Blade. Which I'm like, why didn't they just go with that? That just sounds so awesome. Yeah, that is the Pokemon's name. Okay, I thought that was the right name. So I ended up getting a Ceruledge handkerchief, and yeah, I could see the appeal. Like you finish washing your hands in public areas, and then you just dry them off with your handkerchief, and you can just go. It's so genius. It's so simple. Like, how have we not thought of this sooner? Why are we not funding this? Got missing egg. Nice. I agree, especially Charizard's Japanese name is Lizard. Yeah, I knew about that too. Something that I was a little jealous about with the Pokemon Centers, though, is that there was a section that had a lot, and I mean a lot, of really cool card sleeves for like the Pokemon TCG. And I'm like, where's the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? I want this for Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that's the whole reason I wanted to go to Mandrake. I just want to find some Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves because we get so little in the US or just in the West in general. So what was next after Sunshines? Oh yeah, so after the Pokemon Center, same always Jelly of Japan getting better Pokemon merch than the US. Dude, they just get better merch for anything. Just because they get it first. I mean, do we remember the ye old Kingdom Hearts situation that they have 2 final mix and we don't? I remember looking up videos that somehow you can fight Marluxia in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'm like, how do you do that? I want to fight him! And then it turns out it was a totally different game. So anyway, we end up going to Namja Town. And, we ended up making a bit of an oopsie. Because there's 2 ways you can get into Namja Town, like, when it comes to paying for a ticket. You can either get a basic entry, which does not cover attractions, or like a full pass, which does allow attractions. So we ended up getting the full pass, because, you know, we were thinking, yeah, attractions, we should go, we should do them. And then I realized something very fast. The attractions are more for, like, little children. So I'm like, oh, I may have made an oopsie. And the comparisons were not cheap. Like, we're talking, like, for some reason, I remember the exact yen amount. The regular pass was like 500 yen, which equates to like $2-3 bucks. The full pass was like 7,500, which I don't remember the equation, but that's significantly a lot more. Do I have a tent? I don't have a tent. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to save point. So sadly, yeah, I spent a lot of money for an attraction pass that we can't really use. So we get a little down because we realize we done goofed by spending a bunch of money. So I'm just like, okay, like I was telling my wife, all right, tell you what, let me just get 1 gyoza and then we bounce. I ended up getting the gyoza. It was good. Not as exceptional as I thought it would be. Like, I think my expectations were just too high for a lot of these things. Cause yeah, I was like, it's good. Like, it's not terrible. Oh my god. But yeah, after that we just bounced. And what was after or sorry, what was after Sunshine City? That was pretty much it for that day. The next day was, so we went to this big shrine called the Meiji Jingu Shrine. This shrine is like in the middle of the city, right? Like, we're talking, it's near Shibuya of all places. This place feels like you're in the middle of a national park. Like, it's a huge park surrounded by trees. Like, we went in there and we felt like we weren't even in the city anymore. Like, it was that expansive. So that was cool. We also had like a separate area in the park where we got to see like a river and like a tea house from like the 16th century, I think, which was cool to see. Let's see. Which is why whenever you plan on going to Japan, you're bringing a spare carry-on bag for your trip. Yes, do that. You will need that. That's exactly what we did, and it still wasn't enough. Of course, we weren't buying souvenirs just for ourselves. We were also buying for other, like, family members and friends and whatnot. Also, I should probably change keyblades. No, not Missing Egg. I want Midnight Roar. Or you not? I'll stick to Keaton Key. So yeah, after the Meiji Jingo Shrine, oh boy, we went to my absolute favorite part of the trip. We went to the one and only Shibuya. And at this point, we've been in Japan for a good four days. It wasn't until then that it hit us that we were in Japan and this was it. Like when we were in Shibuya, it was there that it hit us. That like we're here, and we almost cried, dude. Like that feeling of just like we're here. Like we seen this place in games, like in The World Ends With You and Kingdom Hearts and whatnot, and just like this is it. We are here. So we got to see the famous Hachiko statue. Took some pictures in front of it. I played it on Yu's King because I felt like it was already dealing too much damage. Yeesh. Yeah, I feel that too, actually. I am pretty strong. So, we start to walk around Shibuya. And for those who have played The World Ends With You, we wanted to go to Tower Records. It's this record shop that it's famous in The World Ends With You. There was one problem. It was closed for that very specific day. There was a flyer on the door saying we're closed for this day. Doesn't say why. We don't know why it was closed. But it just happened that that specific day it was closed. What's weird about it is that it said it was closed except for the second floor. I'm like, okay, good, great. How do you get to the second floor? Like, there should have been like a staircase or something on the outside of the building, right? Because that's actually not uncommon. That's common to see. There's like staircases on the outside of your buildings. But we just ended up bailing because we couldn't find it. You're like, why? We came here just this one day and you're telling me it's closed? Like, what luck we had that day. But then we ended up going to another Disney store. Only because on the way in the train, I happened to see it in the corner of my eye because it looked like a whole castle entrance. I'm like, whoa, what was that? And I ended up seeing it. So like I tell my wife about it, like, hey, we gotta go there because it was right there. Like the Tower Records was closed, so we might as well. So after that, we ended up going to another Mandrake, which actually had a different format. It wasn't like a multi-level building. It was actually like in a lower level, like in a basement floor. But it was all one floor. Like everything was in one single floor, which I felt like it flowed a lot better. Funny thing though, is my wife ended up buying this box of Final Fantasy XIV chocolate wafers. Why did she want these? Because there were stickers in there. And it was funny because when we bought it, it was in a display case. So we had to ask someone, you know, can you open it up for me, please? I want to buy it. They straight up tell us, don't eat it. Because he showed us the expiration date. It was expired since 2021. So we're just like, yeah, no, bet. We're not eating this. Feel like, that's 3 years ago. Yeah, we're definitely not eating that. But yeah, they had some cool Final Fantasy XIV stickers from Shadowbringers, which was funny because we were playing it at the time. So it just happened to be convenient. Can I go here now? Okay, yeah, I get it. So that was an absolute fun time. And then at the end of the day, after Mandrake, we started to get hungry. Or actually, no, before that. After Mandrake, we ended up going to Don Quixote. If you never heard of Don Quixote, it's a superstore. And I say super with emphasis. This place, it's another like multi-level building store thing, has anything you could possibly be looking for. Like with multiple floors, like you could be looking for groceries, you could be looking for, like, imagine Costco, but it's actually enjoyable, and there's unfortunately no free samples. So we ended up going here. And another thing about Japanese culture is when they shower. I'm not sure about anyone else, but I personally use loofahs like to scrub myself. They don't in Japan. In Japan they use like specific scrubbing towels. So we ended up buying some towels from here, like to use, and I could see the appeal. It feels like it scrubs better than the loofahs, and I'm pretty sure it's more hygienic anyway. Same, I went to my local gas station and bought some Japanese Pokemon chocolates with some cool stickers. Luckily, it wasn't expired. Yeah, you were lucky there. So after Don Quixote, we got hungry, so we wanted to eat. Why would a Japanese Costco have the name of a Spanish? I have no idea. I wondered that myself, and I couldn't tell you why. I think it's because their mascot is named bad, but that still doesn't really help. I also use towels. Okay, so it's not... okay, cool. Does it just feel better overall, though? So, then, so after that, we got hungry, so we stopped by this ramen place that we saw on the way. Which, ramen is so cheap out there. Like, a bowl, like, out here, like in the States, probably running you, depending on the place, like 10-15 bucks as well. Over there, again, like, $3 max. And this is absolutely amazing to see. But the funny thing about this ramen shop was the fact that, wait, why am I out here? I'm getting distracted with my talk. That I'm going in the wrong place. So funny thing about this ramen shop is that me and my wife also ordered a combo. Like, what this combo had was, of course, it would have your ramen, and it also gave you... Am I supposed to stop Cogsworth? Yeah, there you go. Then you could choose like between getting like rice or gyoza, pretty much any sides you could think of.
Is this the spawn?
Is this the spawn?
I think this'll do the trick.
So anyway, to the sides. I got myself just regular white rice. Well, while my wife got omelet rice. If you don't know what omelet rice is, it's basically just like fried rice, and on top of that fried rice is an omelet, like an egg omelet, and occasionally some ketchup, depending on your preference. So, got hit in the face with a Neo Shadow. So, we eat our meal, right? And my wife offers me some of her omelet rice. I have some, and my god, I ascended. That omelet rice, I could say with confidence, was the most delicious thing I've had the entire trip. Like, I had the omelet rice, and I could not stop. Like, that was absolutely delicious. It was almost to the point that I looked at my wife dead in her eyes. I'm like, you gotta learn how to make this. I cannot and don't want to live in a world that I cannot have this. You need to know how to make this.
I think this'll do the trick.
I just think it's so hilarious that of all the food we ate, and I'll get into it more, out of everything we had, the thing that was my absolute favorite was the omelet rice. Because it's so simple. It's like, it's almost like a breakfast staple, I want to call it. I'm not sure if I'm right about that, but it just feels like it. It's just like omelet rice. That's my absolute favorite thing of the entire trip. No, we don't want to fight you. So then, we hopped on a bus to go back to our lodgings for that night. I did not want to leave. Like, we were sitting in the bus waiting for it to move. I'm just looking around Shibuya. I'm like, I don't want to go, man. Like, I swear, if I wasn't surrounded by people, I would break down crying because I'm like, I don't want to leave this place. It's so awesome and wonderful. And, I don't want to go.
Take that.
It's like whenever you have like your kids that don't want to leave Disneyland. Yeah, that was me. Like, I would break down crying and just complain that I don't want to fucking go. But, you know, we got it because, you know, that's the place where we were staying. Can't exactly sleep in the middle of the street in Shibuya. Well, you can, but it's not exactly a good sign.
Take that. Aha. Gotcha.
So what's next? After that, we move on to the next day. The next day, we actually go to Team Labs Tokyo. If you don't know what Team Labs is, it's basically a very immersive art exhibit that uses like all your senses, like feel, touch, smell, and all that noise. It was super trippy. Like, there'd be some places, and there'd be this one area that it'd be like simulating as if you're in like a black hole but really it just kind of felt like a soft bouncy house that you could really lose your footing very easily. And then there was another one that I actually want to show a picture of this. So there was something in Team Labs called the Infinite Crystal Universe, which is this. So we got to see this. Like, it's just a bunch of like, I'll say like LED lights and mirrors in this whole area that make it seem like this just goes infinite. And it was so cool to see. And then there was this one area that is like, it's like this dome that was like projecting a bunch of roses and flowers. That what you're supposed to do in this area is you're supposed to just sit in the middle and just watch it. Just watch it happen. Thing is though, it's kind of disorienting. Like, when we had to get up, I almost couldn't get up because I'm like, this is so trippy. I can't tell up, down, from left and right because it's all mirrored, including the floor. So no matter what direction you look, you're seeing the entire thing.
Come on.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Take that. Take that.
Give me HP, damn it. All of them? Alright. I need a potion.
Okay.
So then after Team Labs, we go to an arcade, a specific special arcade called Tokyo that's not Beast. Hello? Nova Shadows? Huh. It's been a while since we've seen one of those. Let alone two of those. Whoops. So, Tokyo Joy Bliss. Tokyo Joy Bliss is a special arcade that, funny enough, has a roller coaster rhythm game. So, like, you'd strap yourself up on this roller coaster, and like on the handrail or the safety bar are buttons that you'd play a rhythm game with. And it just so happens that this place is owned by Sega. What would you see? What would you see in a Sega-owned place? Sonic the Hedgehog. So when we got on, they started playing Live and Learn in the rhythm game. I'm like, let's freaking go. I was so hyped to be on this thing, and when it started, it was so fun. Like, you just, like, the roller coaster would like suddenly speed up, go and then suddenly turn you upside down while you're just listening to Live and Learn. It was just the hypest thing ever. That we had to ride it twice. It once was not enough. We had to go on it twice. A cool thing at the time that we just happened to get lucky is they were also doing a collab with Bungo Stray Dogs. If you've never heard of that anime, I highly suggest it. It's a really good like action mystery anime. So, and we just like at the time we like finished watching the latest season of Bungo Stray Dogs, and then we see there's a collab of Bungo Stray Dogs here. Like we couldn't get more lucky with that day. We ended up buying some like Bungo Stray Dogs merch, and it was just so cool to see.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
So that was that day. What's next? Well, actually, the day after Joypolis was just another resting day, just for us to recover and like really rest. Because a common complaint that me and my wife had with most of the Airbnbs is the beds were not exactly comfortable. Like they would be like tough, hard beds, and we're not tough, hard bed people. Except for this one Airbnb that we've been to, their bed was very comfortable. That we had to spend the day to just rest, just sit there and just take a nap. That lasted a couple hours. You know, we want to recover and want to be hyped for the next day. Because the next day, we were actually traveling to Kyoto. We were out of Tokyo. Tokyo was over and done with. I didn't want it to be. But, you know, we had more of Japan to see. So we went to Kyoto. Now, we realized very quickly that certain things in Kyoto are a little different than in Tokyo. One thing is the transportation. Now, I mentioned before that when it comes to like trains and buses, they're usually like a flat rate that you pay like a certain amount, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end of it. Oh wait, I'm actually getting this mixed up. This doesn't happen in Kyoto. But anyway, I digress. However, the buses in Kyoto were a lot more packed than in Tokyo. Like, there was this one time that we were sardine packed, and there was actually a really funny moment that my wife did, or that my wife had. So, in trains and buses in Tokyo, and just Japan in general, they have literally people whose legs are broke or something, or like they're pregnant, right? You know, so just like you can sit on these places, but if you see like these people, give it up. You gotta go somewhere else and give up your seat, which is fair. However, this one time in Kyoto, my wife sat down in one of these specific seats, and this bus was so full that it was sardine packed. Like, we could not move. It was so bad. So then I look a little to my left because my wife was on the right. I look to my left and I see this old lady giving her the stinkiest stink face I've ever seen. I'm like, oh my god! Like I know, we're not stupid foreigners that don't know the concept. However, she's literally stuck. I don't know what you expect her to do. Like she can't even stand up like from her seat. That was that packed. It's like, what do you expect her to do? She cannot move. Like, I feel for you. I know we're supposed to we're supposed to give up these seats. But she cannot get up. It is impossible unless people got out. But we ended up getting out before the lady got her spot. So it was just hilarious. Like I know we're fully well aware of this. but we can't exactly do anything about it as of right now. So then in Kyoto, we go to straight into the Darkthorn fight. Okay, cool. So our lodgings for Kyoto, and you'll see why I'm mentioning this specific one, is that my wife really wanted to go to a ryokan. Now, what a ryokan is a traditional Japanese inn. So like it's like a wooden building. Like imagine a wooden building. So we wanted that experience. We wanted to stay at a traditional Japanese inn. Where'd it go? Oop. So in this inn, it also came included with dinner and breakfast. So a little after we checked in, it was time to eat. Or not exactly. We actually went to a samurai ninja museum prior to that, but there's not much to mention from that. So when it was time to eat, they gave us like an 8-course dinner. Now, none of these dishes were big. Like, they were like snack sized, like, to say the least, but they kind of have to be, because 8 courses is a lot of food. And I will not lie, these is like fancy Japanese food that like they slapped a menu in front of you, and those are not options. That's what you're getting. Oh, we're going back to Hollow Bastion. And mind you, I'm a picky eater. If I had the choice, I would have chosen almost none of the stuff we were getting, just from the sound of it. Unfortunately for me, they were not options. They were what you're getting. So like, one by one, for each course, they would give us the food, tell us what it is, and then we would start eating it. And the service was really good. Like, the hostess that served us did speak English, so she gave us a full explanation, like what it is, what we're looking at, and like some suggestions, like if you like have like this fish with like this sauce or something like that. My wife really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much, but you know, it was still a good time. It was still a good experience. And then we get to the last course. We get to dessert. The chef like that cooked us the entire meals, gave us the dessert, and like congratulated us on our honeymoon and our marriage. I'm like, thank you very much. I hope we didn't offend you with not eating certain things. Because, you know, we tried eating everything on our plates. We didn't eat everything. And the thing about, like, Japanese cooks, they take very much pride in their cooking. So not eating something in front of them kind of insults that. So I'm like, I hope we didn't offend you in any way. Or, you know, I digress. It was a good experience. It was fun just to go and just have the experience. I mean, if they served you US-sized meals, you would have gone full on the first course. Yeah. Yeah, true words. So, then after that, next day, we had breakfast, again, with the same ryokan. It wasn't as big as the dinner. It was like, I think, half, like 6 or 4 courses instead of like the 8, which was fine. It's just breakfast. It's fine. Also, don't wait. Oh, there's the music. So then next we started heading to Osaka. And Osaka, I need some. Or actually, I need a bathroom break. Give me a sec. All right, be right back. Alright, I am back. I'm gonna put on my other AirPod. There you go. Okay, so where was I? Osaka. Right. So we leave Kyoto, start heading to Osaka. Now our first target of that day was going to the Osaka Castle. Which was actually a little exhausting to get to. As being a castle, it has a moat. As you know, had to naturally defend itself somehow in those times that it was being used. So like we had to go like all the way around the garden that they had. And a lot of it was uphill. So it was a lot of walking, a lot of climbing. So we eventually make it to the Osaka Castle. So the inside was converted into a museum, like showing all the history of this castle, which was interesting. Here's where it got a little difficult. It was an 8-floor building, and the elevator did not work. So we had to climb 8 floors of Osaka Castle to get to the top where it had an observation deck so I could take pictures of the view. I did have a funny moment though. In the first stairwell, I was going up the stairs. I wasn't fully paying attention and I accidentally somehow hit my head on like one of the walls. Like not exactly the walls, like it was like an indent in the wall that was just like, you wouldn't expect it to be there. It's like a part of the wall that like comes out. That, you know, you expect it to be like just a smooth wall that you know, won't hit your head on. But I accidentally hit my head. No, I didn't hit it hard, so I was fine. Like, I just didn't expect it. It just shocked me. Oh yeah, I got the break. I should put that in the... Do I even have... What? I also have thunder. So yeah, the Osaka castle really tired us out already. But something we were looking forward to when we were there is we actually got ourselves reservations to the Eorzea Cafe, which is the Final Fantasy XIV cafe. It was such a fun time. Like, the atmosphere of the Eorzea Cafe was pretty cool. They also gave you a bunch of cool, like, free souvenirs. Like, when you enter, you get, like, you get these coasters. You actually get some coasters. And it's, like, one coaster per person. Like, and you get to choose, like, which coaster you get. Because every other one you get after that is randomized. It's like you pull the coasters and you don't know what you're gonna get. But the first one that you get in, you get to choose one. And if you've been following my 14 playthrough, you know that I'm a Gunbreaker. So I got myself the Gunbreaker coaster. And as well, my wife, she got the White Mage one. And then from there, like, every time you order something from the menu, you get another coaster. Granted, it's randomized, but you still get free shit. Their food was very interesting. Because I started with this, like, some sort of fries thing. Now, granted, I didn't know. So, like, every food item, like, comes themed, like, with a character or a moment in 14. I got these fries because I'm like, I'm in the mood for some fries. I didn't know what exactly it was themed from. And then I find out. I'm not gonna say anything about it. But let's just say, if you know what innocence in 14 is, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I don't want to spoil anything because it is a spoiler for 14, specifically for Shadowbringers. So I'm just gonna say, if you know what innocence is, imagine that, but as fries.
Take that. Ready?
Nice.
Take that. Take that.
So then after that, we also get ourselves like some drinks. My wife ends up getting like an Estidian drink, so it has like the straw has like a little wafer like that has like a dragoon lance. It's just funny to see. I like how themed they were. And then I got myself I think it was like a strawberry shake, something like that. Jeez, that's not what I meant to do. What else is going on in the cafe? I did have a funny moment in the cafe, actually, because when it came time for us to leave, we were looking up our way back to our was it back to our hotel? No, it was back to our Airbnb. Like, we were just about to check in, and then I realized something. I forgot our bag. Like, we had a bag on us, and we forgot it at the cafe. And I thought, oh shit, I have to go back. Like, my wife was just like, wait a minute, you're looking a little empty, and then realizing I don't have the bag. Like, oh. So I basically had to beeline for it back. We ended up getting it back, thankfully. It wasn't long that I found out I didn't have the bag on me.
That's it. That's it.
Take that.
But yeah, ended up getting the bag back, and then went back to the Airbnb, and that was it for that day.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I have to fight this thing. Oof. So, day 2 in Osaka, we went to Universal Japan. Japan. Yeah, Universal? Yeah, Universal Japan. Now, we got ourselves passes, like express passes, so that we can get into Super Nintendo World, because that was the whole point. Which case, if you didn't know, for Tokyo Universal, you would have to get these express passes, like, to guarantee your entry into Super Nintendo World. Otherwise, you're left to hope that the attraction isn't busy, or you won't get in.
That's it.
So a little tip for anyone planning Universal.
That's it.
I don't know if that's the same for Hollywood, but I imagine it would be.
That's it. Take that. Is that all you got? Feel the heat. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Feel the heat.
So there was an incident that happened while my wife and I were at Universal Japan. We got there like around, I want to say 9 o'clock. But our entry for the Super Nintendo World wouldn't happen until like around 11. So we had to kill some time. We ended up, so we wanted to go on this Jurassic Park ride. Basically called the Flying Dinosaur. Basically you're on the pterodactyl type roller coaster, right? We run into an issue. So problem number one is that we decided to try to do single rider, because if you're unaware, there are lines that if you want to go like with a group or as a single rider. The thing is with single rider lines, even like you can do this if you're in a group, but doing this does not guarantee you're with your group. So we got separated. So my wife was gonna go first, but then I look over to her ride and realize they're having trouble strapping her in. Like the latch thing, like for the ride, wasn't like secure, and I'm like, oh god, is she not gonna be able to ride? So I get worried, and then it became my turn, and I got on just fine. But I'm still looking over, I'm like, they're still having trouble. Oh no. But at that point, it was too late. My ride was starting, hers was not. So I went on the ride, and oh my god, that was an intense ride. Because, yeah, it's like one of those rides that, like, imagine you're sitting on it's like one of those rides, or one of those roller coasters that, like, your feet is dangling. But not only is your feet dangling, when the ride starts, they lift you so that you're looking down on the ground. So you can't really look up like to see where the ride's going. And of course, with all roller coasters, they start with a drop. It was an intense. It was a major intense drop. Luckily, the ride was quick, but man, my heart was going. Okay, I'm just gonna skip you. So then after my ride, I find out, yeah, my wife actually did not get to ride. But it was funny how the employees there were reacting, because they were trying to to recompensate her for not being able to ride and for quote unquote waiting a long time to get on, which we actually didn't. We actually waited like a good 10 minutes max, when the ride wait time was actually like, it said it was 45, but I'm not sure how that was even possible. Oops. Turns out Roxas cannot handle the dog. Wait, this works? Hey, let's go. Alright, let's charge up. Oop. Okay, now I just gotta revive Roxas and finish him off. Wait, can you move? Okay, should be good enough. Okay, now I'm fine. Oh, okay. I guess I have to jump to avoid them. So after that little incident, it was time for us to get into. It was time for us to get into Super Nintendo World. And I love how the entrance is the pipe, like the classic Mario pipe. It was really cool. But we made a beeline straight to the Mario Kart ride that was there, because our pass also comes with fast passes for the rides there. And we were actually running low on time. Your fast pass has a time slot that if you don't make it, it's pretty much null and void. You don't get to use it. So I'm like, all right, we gotta go. We gotta hurry up. I still haven't used bladeless form yet. If only the new version was out already, I want to play Shield. I mean, that sounds like a fun time. What else could I say about Super Nintendo World? Oh, wait, I don't get to see. What do I do again? Wait. Why does that sound different? Did it level up? I don't know why that sounds different. I forgot where I'm supposed to go from here. Do 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 do. Oh, something happened. Oh yeah, is it training time? So something cool about Super Nintendo World is that they have these, I forgot what they were called, power bands. They have these things called power bands that basically with these bands you get to interact with the world. Like there's a bunch of like the question mark boxes and blocks that you can like bonk on, and they would like give you coins for like as many as you hit. So I ended up getting a Mario one, and my wife ended up getting a Peach one, because of course we did. They also actually sync up to the ride. So when we got on the Mario Kart ride, the wheel had a scanner that you can like tap your power band on. So what this does is that the main attraction for the land is that there's an attraction that you get to go against Bowser Jr., but only if you get 3 key coins. And the ride provided one of those key coins. But there was also like little like mini games in the world that you get to get these key coins. You have to bonk them with your head? They better be like plush. No. You would not bonk them with your head. Well, you can if you want to, but that's not gonna feel good. No, like normally you just either take the power band and just like punch it to it, or like wear the power band on your hand and just bonk it with your hand. Good lord, if anyone actually bonks them with their head, someone should tell them that that's not how that works. Would it react? I'm pretty sure it would, but I don't think the power band would. I don't think the power band would pick it up that you hit it. So the mini games that we did to collect the key coins was this one mini game that you go through this hallway, right? And you see like a bomb in front of you. It simulates it exploding in your face so that you minimize, right? You know, whenever you get hit in a Mario game, you go little. So it was supposed to simulate that. Then you go to like this little tunnel, and there's a key coin available to get from like this mini game that a bomb up explodes and shatters the coin, and you go like all over this room like to collect the pieces and fix the coin. So you like take a group of people and do this as a team, like get all the pieces to the right place and just fix the coin. Now, the thing is that my wife did not properly scan her power band to this, so I got the coin for this. She did not. So she had to do an extra mini game than I did. For me, my third one was this mini game that you basically just turn a crank for a Goomba. I wasn't exactly 100% sure. No, that wasn't my third one. My third one is a timing game. Basically, there'd be like a Koopa shell just going around a platform, and you're supposed to hit a POW block that you would have to time it correctly so that it would go into a middle pipe to get the key coin. Oh shit. I did not notice I was low on health. So my wife and I both do this, and with that minigame cleared, I have all 3 coins, but she needed to do another game because she only had 2. The other game she had to do was like this crank minigame that you just, I don't exactly know if you're supposed to go fast or slow with this one, but you're supposed to just turn a crank so that a Goomba, I don't know, like falls off like a moving platform. I don't know how it works. Like it was something along that lines. Okay, I gotta realize that these guys are invincible once they start moving. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna get this. Get this. And off we go. Let's see. So yeah, she ends up getting her 3rd and final coin. Now we don't go to the Baby Bowser attraction right away. We wanted to like take a look around. There was this little souvenir shop, and you just hear like iconic Mario music, right? They played the new Super Mario Bros. Theme, and you know when it gets to that like one part that it goes like wah wah, and like the Koopas are like dancing to it. I actually started to dance with it, and one of the employees noticed I was doing and knew what I was doing. Like they tried following along with me. I'm like, hey, I'm not making a total fool of myself. Someone knows what I'm doing. I don't think I can reach that, can I? Oh, I can reach it. Is it a little pointless? Oh, well. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, I have to go this way? Oh. Damn, I didn't think I would reach this. So after the souvenir shop, we end up taking on the Bowser Jr. thing. Which is like a... It was like an AR thing. Like, it would use, like, you? Like, your own body as, like, a controller? No, I'm not facing that right. Basically, it's like this game that it uses your shadow. And it would... And you would try to, like knock off any bomb ups from yourself, and like I'm not explaining this right because I honestly forgot how it worked. All I remember is I got a fire flower and I just started blasting. Gosh darn it. God damn it. So, after our time for Super Nintendo World was up, we then started heading over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now, my wife isn't such a big fan of Harry Potter, but and honestly, neither am I, but at least I've read all the books at some point and watched the movies, so... Well, no, that's a lie. I haven't seen, like, any of the Fantastic Beasts ones. God damn, these ghosts are a menace. Just get the piece and leave. So you don't have to keep platforming for this. So, Harry Potter. We also had a fast pass for one of the rides there. We just make a beeline to it, because again, we're running low on time here. The ride for this is basically, imagine Soarin', but Harry Potter themed. It also has like animatronics of the dragons from Goblet of Fire and fucking spiders and dementors that are in your face. And that certainly was a shock. Like, I did not expect that there would be dementors right in your face. Like spiders, well, there's spiders. It's just the only threatening thing about them is that they're huge. Oh my god, these damn ghosts! Yeah, it was fun, but just the dementors and the spiders were nightmare fuel. There you go. Now we're in business. Well, yeah, it's only one of them. It was also funny hearing like anyone from Harry Potter speaking Japanese. Here I'm just like, oh, so that's what Harry, Ron, and Hermione sound like in Japanese. It's funny to hear, really. Oh lord, this freaking ghost! I'll get through it. I'll get through it eventually. But damn it! Nope. Why did he do so much damage?
Take that.
So after the ride, we end up getting some butterbeer, because if you know anything about Harry Potter, you gotta get some butterbeer. I didn't actually know what butterbeer was until I had it. It was like some butterscotch drink, and I love me some butterscotch. They had it available in cold and hot, but we just ended up getting the cold ones. Get back off, back off, back off. That sounded cool. Wait, did I actually need the enemy to get on here? Oh, wait. There you go. Alright, let's get out here real quick. So then next after that, we end up going to Ollivander's, which is where you get your wands. And something cool that happened is that they have like a whole presentation. Like one person gets to get chosen, like to go through that picking out your wand scene, like from the first Harry Potter movie. My wife was actually chosen for that. And cool thing about the guy doing the presentation, he was bilingual, so he spoke both English and Japanese doing this presentation. So it's just cool to see that we can understand this man. And doing all like the magic scenes, it was fun to see. But then we find out that despite she was chosen to get a super special wand, the wand was not free. He still had to buy it. But we're just like, okay, we'll still buy it. It was like a good, I think it was like 7,500 yen. Which is a bit pricey. Actually, how much is that in yen? I totally forgot my conversions. Yen to USD. Yeah, 7,500, about 50 bucks. So, yeah, it's expensive for a wand, but the wands are also interactive with the whole Harry Potter land. So, it's worth it. However, we didn't have the time to actually mess with the world, because right after that,
Dance, water, dance!
yes, after that it was dance, water, dance. Let's go. So after that, we actually had fast passes for a Demon Slayer ride that they just opened that weekend. Unfortunately, we also almost ran into the same thing that happened with the flying dinosaur ride, that there's a chance my wife could not ride. And I thought, dear God, please let her ride. Because that was the whole point that we got this very specific express pass, because there's multiple express passes that you can get that gets you access to different things at different times. And it was because of this pass that I found out that we're even making a Demon Slayer ride to begin with. So I'm like, please, dear God, let her ride. But due to some quick thinking from the employees, she was she was able to get on. Apparently they needed her to just cross her legs, and that worked. I couldn't tell you how that worked because the ride's a VR ride. You have like a headset on for the ride. So I was not looking at her when this situation was going on, but hey, she got on. That's all that matters to me. But yeah, the Demon Slayer ride was just it was a 4D roller coaster showing the events of the Mugen Train arc, which I did not expect that it would be a roller coaster, but it was still fun regardless. So that was Osaka. So next is where, or actually no, we have one more day in Osaka. So this last day for Osaka, we actually. Hold on. Oops.
Ready? You won't stop a true hero. Get out of my way! Ready? You won't stop a true hero.
I don't know why I needed to focus to defeat Pete, but I'm just like, hold on, gotta pay attention. So our last day in Osaka, we went to an onsen resort, so a hot springs resort. So it was pretty much a much needed relaxing day, and this onsen was really relaxing. Like, they actually provide you some yukatas, and their sizing are actually dependent on how tall you are. So we managed to get some that fit us, thankfully. We were worried for Japanese sizing being like 2 to 3 sizes smaller than US sizes, because put it bluntly, we are a fat nation. Oh yeah, Hydra. So we had a good relaxing time in this onsen resort, and something that was just really cool about it is that they had like a whole lounge. They could just go to a recliner and take a nap. Like, they even provided you with blankets, and all around there's like a bunch of manga or magazines that you could read. Of course not us, because all of it was in Japanese. Oh, is it time for the back? Oh, it's time. Nope, we didn't get to hear it, damn it. We did it too quickly, we didn't get to hear him say, get on the Hydra's back. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to vanquish them. So we spent a good majority at this resort for this day, because we were actually going to catch a ferry to our next destination, which was Beppu. Now, if you haven't heard what Beppu is, it's the hot springs capital of Japan. It's in like the southern part of Japan, if you will. So we were taking a ferry to this place. It was good at first, like they had a whole buffet. They could just get whatever you want from in this buffet. By the way, hamburg steaks there, pretty damn good. Highly recommend. Not at this ferry, but just like everywhere.
You asked for it.
God damn it. Wait, that's thunder? Oh. I guess you don't need. I guess we don't need Pegasus for this. So here's where the problems come in. Oh, Maverick Flame, nice. That's not what I meant. So it was here that we realized that my wife cannot sleep on a boat because sleeping on a moving vehicle apparently gives her major anxiety. Then they keep sending out announcements every so often in the middle of the night, being like, "Well, you got me on what they're saying." Again, Japanese, no idea what they're saying. Damn, we're already in Disney Castle. So what's next? So yeah, we learned the hard way that we're probably never going on ferries ever again because my wife just can't handle it. Which is fine, you know, live and learn. But you know, I felt bad that she didn't get a good night's sleep. How's Maverick Flame actually? 0 in magic. Nah, I'm good. I'll stick to the Kingdom Key, thanks. Although I will change... No, I won't, actually. I'll stay to what I have. So, we arrive at our destination, which is Beppu. Here, well, I already said where the problems start, but this is where things get a little... Things got a little down. So, the entire time, the entire time during the trip, it's been cloudy, like, for a majority of the trip. We did not get rain, though. In fact, the rain was straight up chasing us. Like we would get to a place, it'd be cloudy, but it didn't rain. But then we find out, after we left, it started raining. The rain caught up to us. It caught us in Beppu. And the thing is that this ferry was an overnight ferry, meaning we got there early in the morning, 6 a.m., like 7 a.m. So it was raining early in the morning. We weren't really, thankfully we were prepared. Like we brought umbrellas and stuff to, you know, not be completely wet. But then we realized a few things that, a few differences that make this part of the trip more difficult. So problem number one is that the buses in this specific part of Japan charge you for the time you're on the bus. How do they do this? So you basically have to scan a thing that places your spot. That's a lot of bombs. So when you get out of the bus, you scan out of it and it charges you accordingly, right? We didn't find this out until like 3 buses later. So we practically had to pay full price. Which, fair enough, I guess. So our first plan was just get to our accommodations this time. To hope maybe that we could do an early check-in. Because it's 7 a.m., like 8 o'clock at this point. And we had plans, just nothing for that early in the morning. We go to our accommodations, and no one's there. We're there too early that they're not even open.
Come on.
Which I was a little confused because it said that they would open at 8:30, but I also said something else that they open at 12.
Come on. Take that.
So wasn't 100% sure when they opened. So we ended up just camping at a laundromat that no one was inside of, and just chilled there for a bit, just going over our options. Like, what the hell do we do?
Come on. Take that. Gotcha. Come on.
It was at that point that I thought that I come up with, we gotta go to a station to like put our stuff away, just so we can ditch our stuff and just do what we want to do. Which our plans was going to visit the famous Hell hot springs. What these are, they're very much specialized hot springs that have like different effects that were used in ancient times, which you don't use these anymore. They're just something you go see. I don't want to know what happens if you get in there, but not gonna try. But then when we eventually get there, we get confused because we find like where the hells are, but it turns out you have to go to the museum, which was like down the street, like to get the ticket to actually be in there. So like we had to do a little roundabout, like to actually visit these hells. Now the museum was pretty interesting. Like it was going over like how the hells were made, where they made from. I freaking died again. God damn it. Where was I? Oh yeah, the hells. So when we got to actually see the hells, they were fascinating, but not worth the trouble we went through to get them. Like, to get to them. Although we did have like a little snack. Apparently they're famous for having like boiled eggs, which makes sense. Like they would boil it in like the hot spring water and whatnot. Would they actually do this? I don't know, but it's famous for it.
Come on.
So after we decide, you know what, let's just bail. Like we're done here. We go walk ourselves to a McDonald's. Which, by the way, McDonald's in Japan also pretty good and pretty cheap. Not that that's saying much, to be honest. By the way, something else I forgot to mention about transportation here in Beppu. Normally when it comes to missing your train stops in Japan, or at least in Tokyo and anywhere else that we've been to, if you miss your stop, you don't really have to worry much. Like the next stop or the next train that you'll need to get to, you won't be waiting long to catch it. You'll be probably waiting about 3-5 minutes max. So not that long time. However, here in Beppu is not the case. Because God forbid you miss your stops, otherwise you'd probably be waiting an hour or 2 or 5. So if you need to catch something, you better catch it. Alright, let me go inside real quick. which, by the way, me and my wife had to learn the hard way. We missed a train because we didn't exactly know what platform it was going to be on. It wasn't exactly clear on that aspect. So like we were waiting for it, saw it was in the platform that we were not on, and then we're like, all right, when's the next one? Another hour. Like, oh, this hurts. So yeah, after that, we ended up heading back to our accommodations, and then literally we just spent the rest of the day just watching Netflix. Like, we were actually watching the Apothecary Diaries, and we binged the entire thing, at least what was available at the time, which was like a good 16 episodes over the span of 2 days, because we actually had another day planned for Beppu, but since we were so tired of just how much more difficult the transportation is, we didn't want to go anywhere. We just wanted to stay in the hotel, just relax and just watch the Apothecary Diaries because we were just that invested in it. So next was the day that we were leaving Beppu, and thank God we couldn't wait to leave. Because our next plan was going back to Osaka, because our flight back home was actually in Osaka, not where we first started in Tokyo. So, and unfortunately, since my wife did not like the ferry and we didn't reserve tickets for the way back, we had to go back by train. Which isn't... It wouldn't have been as bad if just the trains in Beppu were just so much of a pain. But we had to take a bullet train back from... there was a certain part of Kyushu back to Osaka, which took about a good 2 hours, which was all right. The wait time wasn't that big a deal. But funny thing is though, a funny thing happened actually is that I was getting some bento boxes, like lunch boxes, like for the train ride, and then I see my wife like going off and going to a convenience store that's in the train station, and she buys some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like without telling me. Like, that's cool, but they're Japanese ones. We can't use them. She didn't really care. She just bought them because she wanted to. And honestly, same. I would have done the same thing. Did we pull anything good? No. But I ended up leaving them in my passport book because I had nowhere else to put it. So then we end up back in Osaka, and at this point we're already fed up. We just want to head back to. We just want to go back and go to our Airbnb and just relax for a majority of the day. So we eventually, after a long, kind of painful trip, we got to our last Airbnb, which our Airbnbs up to this point were all like apartments, like not exactly houses. This last Airbnb we went to was a whole house that we had to ourselves. So after some much needed relaxation, I got pop my back. I tell my wife, all right, this is our last day in Japan. There are a few key things I want to do. Key thing number one was find myself a new pair of headphones, because I brought my AirPods and like a pair of regular headphones, like a cable ones. The reason I had these is because I brought my 3DS with me, and 3DSs don't have Bluetooth, so I can't exactly hook up my AirPods to it. And the AirPods I had, I forgot were broken because I accidentally dropped one of the headphones into a bowl of cereal with milk. Makes me laugh that I even have to say that because I freaking forgot. So there's that. I also wanted to visit a local card game shop again because I really want some cool card sleeves. And then wait, I'm supposed to get mini. And then my wife wanted to suggest going to like a good Wagyu place. So we ended up going to a Yushabu place that had Wagyu. But I'm going a little too far ahead. So we get the headphones pretty quickly. But we looked around this place. This place. It was practically, imagine Japanese Best Buy, or Fry's, if you will. If you still have a Fry's electronics store, I don't think those exist anymore. Sadly.
I'm on it. Take that. Ready? Take that. Take that.
So, in this
Leave it to me.
quote-unquote Japanese Best Buy, we ended up seeing like the video game section. They had like a lot of amiibos that you could possibly find. Like, amiibos are hard to come by here in the States. But here, there were a lot of amiibos. We didn't end up buying any of them. Whoa. This throne room looks wow, I cannot speak. This throne room looks so cool. Oh, sorry. I gotta protect the queen.
Ready? Leave it to me.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll help her out.
I'm on it.
Yes, that's totally a face you make when you die. So after I got my headphones, we went to a local card game shop. That was I forgot its name. It was something really cool like Dragon Star or something like that.
I'm on it.
We still didn't find any cool card sleeves. However, what we did end up finding was a secret utility box for Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is something we don't have in the States. So this box, it's themed about certain monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! That it comes with a card sleeves, deck box, a field center, if you know what that is. As well as what did I say? Card sleeves, deck box, field center. Oh yeah, and a die. Theming it, like it's all themed about certain monsters. We bought one of those, and man, I wish we bought more. Like they were basically the thing like the very thing I've been looking for.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Leave it to
Come on, Minnie.
Okay. I'm on it.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Ready?
Take the throne. All of the cornerstones. So after we were done with the card game place, we started heading over back to the mainland of Osaka for the Yushabu place. But there's something I have to mention. So on the way, we saw like this crowd of people that were huddled around a thing. I honestly cannot describe what it is we were looking at. I legit thought it was like some alien looking thing. It was like some sort of white blob. I can't tell you for the life of me what exactly it was, but it was really bizarre. That's all I could really say. Okay, we gotta go to Hall of Bastion for help. A new episode was added. Oh yeah, then I remember I ended up having like a killer headache when we were on our way to eat. I have no idea why I got a sudden headache. But after dinner, that was basically the end of the night. We headed back home. We headed back to the Airbnb, slept for the night, and then that was it. That was the last. Then came the final day of us being in Japan, and we were just like, we don't want to go. Like, we had such a good time, and there's just quality of life stuff in Japan that you don't find in the States. And then you realize that the States really suck. But yeah, for the flight back, we actually had a layover at South Korea. And this airport was actually really nice in South Korea. Like, it had this lounge area that it was kind of like the onsen resort. They have like recliners you could sit on. They had a whole nap area that was like a whole separate area that also had recliners and blankets, but also was just dark, so you can actually take a nap with no problem. And thank God, because airports are exhausting. But after that layover, that was it. The trip was over. Headed back home, and now we're here. So had a great time. We did have some like lessons learned moments. Like, I feel like instead of having suitcases, a backpack would suit better than a suitcase, since we had to do so much walking around with it. And it's very annoying having to carry 2 suitcases when like moving all around Japan, which I honestly think a backpack would have been easier. There's also some places that we wouldn't go back again because, you know, like with Namja Town, we realized it really isn't all that. Oh yeah, and something I didn't think I would have to learn. Don't rely on an Airbnb for your first accommodations when you're in a new country. Because I didn't think I'd have to learn that the hard way, but we did. But that's pretty much all. That was our entire trip. We had fun. So sorry. So I'm gonna stop right here. I think this is a good time to stop. So sorry it took me so long to come back to streams. I just wanted some time to myself. Like, I'm not thinking about stopping, but I just wanted time to myself, you know? And just relax, like, be back and just take it easy, you know? Maybe think about what I want to do with this channel. Because yeah, I remember the last poll that I said about what do you guys want to see me do. This was not the winner. The winner was 358 over 2 days. But I ended up doing this instead. Like, why do I do polls if I'm not gonna listen to my own audience? I don't know. It's just what I feel like doing, I suppose, or just feeling what I think is a good idea for my channel, you know. But anyway, I think that's enough rambling. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like what you're seeing, give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. But also, if you're on Kick, give me a follow. And was there anything else I wanted to say? I'll also try to see what is causing this slowdown, because I'm getting annoyed by it. Like that one moment with Cypher, Fifi, and Zetzer was definitely the worst of it. But there are moments that is just, what's going on? Is it because I'm streaming it and it just doesn't want to work with me, or is something going on that I can change? But I'll look into that. But more, look, if you were watching the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough, I will prepare more videos for next week. This ended up being a Japan trip experiences stream with nobody may cry in the background. Not playing though. Okay, I certainly hope not. I know I kind of ramble a lot when it comes to like remembering trips or just events in general. That it just tends to me. I'm like thinking, all right, get to the point. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your kind words. I hope to continue my streams, so look forward to that. I didn't think I'd make this much progress, honestly, because I remember with me going in proud, I actually was struggling with the Twilight Thorn. But this time, I guess critical mode makes me stronger. It's my mode. But hey, thanks for watching, and with that, with the memories of this place gone, I leave you with my mark. Bye-bye.